Hi, everybody. Just hopping on to explain this week's homework assignments and make sure you understand everything. It's a little bit of a bigger assignment this week. I did grade all of the assignments from last week, so let me know if you have any questions about anything. So again, you want to start at the top here. We're going to talk about UDL, students with learning disabilities, and ADHD. You want to start with the overview here. And there are some videos to watch to help you for the introduction. Here is the Universal Design for Learning Guides. Remember, so this should look familiar from when we did this a couple of weeks ago. UDL, we provide multiple means of engagement, multiple means of representation for the what of learning, and then the how of learning is multiple means of action and expression. So remember just a little review of those things. And the learning outcomes are very important to look at. We're going to look at the characteristics and appropriate supports for students with learning disabilities. We're going to look at the characteristics and appropriate supports with students with ADHD. And I added two kind of activities for you to do so you can see what it's like when you have a learning disability or ADHD and reflect upon that simulation experience. So those are really neat. So that really helped me understand more about ADHD and ADD. Also, I know that there's a lot of adults out there with undiagnosed ADD and ADHD. And so that's something to think about, as well as knowing that not everybody has ADD or ADHD, but we do live in an ADD, ADHD world, especially as you hear my cell phone beeping in the background. Sorry about that. So let's talk more about what you really want to know, which are the assignments for this week. So there is one. Here are all of the resources that you'll need to read and look through. Here's a visual activity. This will just take you just a couple minutes of reading with distractions, and an auditory activity of listening with distractions. Here are the assignments supporting students with effective study skills. So you will want to look at this PDF. And you'll want to read this information and then scroll down. Example A is about London. Example B is about Maribel. Example C is about Tate. And then question number 1 is about London. Question number 2 is about Maribel. And question number 3 is about Tate. So you only have to answer one of those questions, not all 3. Okay? The next thing is the lesson plan. So you will be using MVNU's long form lesson plan, the long form here. So you want to fill that out. You want to make sure that you take a look at the 17 criteria that you'll be graded on. And then what you want to do is you're going to take this lesson plan. I would base it on a lesson plan that I already did, because there's not much material already in this. I would base it on a lesson plan I already did, and then adapt that lesson plan to meet the needs of Teresa, to add in Teresa as one of my students. So you want to open this PDF right here. And what you're going to do then after you open the PDF is you're going to look through all of the star sheets. So you're going to want to scroll down through here, and you're going to see that there are each of these star sheets here for comprehensive strategies, graphic organizers, independent practice, peer tutoring. All of those are in there. And then also, if you want to cite this study, here's a great thing. This is already done APA style for you right there. It's a wonderful thing. And then you're going to scroll down, and you're going to start looking at some of the strategies that they give you. You're not necessarily going to look at the case studies, but you're going to look at the strategies. One of those would be graphic organizers. Those are really helpful not only for younger students, but also for older students. Here is another activity. Here's peer tutoring. The one that I wanted to get to was the word walls. Those are right here is word walls, very important. So this is something I work with teachers in middle. I teach. I'm the curriculum director, and I work with teachers in middle school and high school, and we have word walls, so and flashcards. So we do all that. So don't think that you can't do that, because you absolutely can. Okay, so I would definitely think about using, basing this on a lesson plan that you already have. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. You're doing a great job, and I think that's all that I have for right now. So have a good week, and I will get with you all later. Bye-bye.